Hi, thank you for joining me today. We are going to make banana chocolate chip muffins. These muffins are going to be gluten and dairy free, and the only sugar in them will be from our bananas and from the chocolate chips, which I use semi-sweet chocolate chips. There will be the list of ingredients in the description that we're going to use. So let's get started. Okay, to start with, we are going to mix our wet ingredients together. So first, we will start with our eggs. Now the recipe calls for 6 eggs, but I don't like using that many, so I'm going to do an egg substitute. So what I do is I get some flaxseed. So take 3 tablespoons of our ground flaxseed, and then put that into a little bowl. We're gonna mix it with some water. So we'll use 6 tablespoons of water. And then just take your spoon and just give it a little stir. And then we're gonna just let that sit there, and we'll pour that in after we get all of our other ingredients. Okay, so then we'll do our 3 remaining eggs. Next, we are going to put in our milk. So I use cashew milk, and we need 1/3 cup of that. We're going to need 1/4 cup of oil. Okay, and then we need some vanilla. So we'll add a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, so we got our eggs, milk, vanilla, oil, and we'll put in our egg substitute. So just give it another little stir and then dump it in. Okay, and then stir the mixture. Okay, and once it's well mixed, you can stop. All right, now our dry ingredients. So we need to use our coconut flour, and that's 3/4 cup. We need some baking powder. Just 1 teaspoon. And 2. Okay, and then we need a teaspoon of baking soda. And a teaspoon of cinnamon. And salt. We'll do about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, and then stir our mixture. We want it to be very well mixed. Now sometimes the coconut flour can be in clumps, so if you wanted to, you could sift it, but I just make sure I mix out the clumps. Okay, and then when that's well mixed, we will add our bananas. So we want to make sure our bananas are very ripe. So this is how my bananas looked. I used 3 of them and I already mashed them. So I'll just scoop those in. Okay, and then it's time for our chocolate chips. We'll put 1/2 cup in. Okay. And then once again, mix this well. once it's well mixed, it will be time to put it into our muffin tin. I've already lined mine, so we're gonna go and put those in.
So you just take a spoonful at a time and just scoop it in there. Okay, we want to put them in the oven. So let's do that.
Okay, so we have our muffins in the oven. It's was already preheated to 375, and we will cook them for 10 minutes, and then we will rotate them and then cook them for another 10 minutes or until they're golden brown, and if you put a toothpick in it, it will come back clean. Okay, so that's everything, guys. Thank you for joining me.